Milhouse, ¿estás viendo el canal 7? ¡Ah, sí! Es algo fantástico. ¡Ah!
You ready? I'm ready. Oh my goodness! This place is off the hook!
Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis.
Santa's got a surprise for you.
Sandals and shorts, and surf, and scuba, and sand, and sailing, and soccer. San Diego, California.
Previously on Two Balls and a Mic.
San Diego, California.
You guys can hear me right now. I think. I think you can hear me right now, everyone. And yeah, it really is. This is not the way to end the year. Great technical skills, Tony.
How about we mute ourselves and not
This is embarrassing.
Nah, we're good.
Can't hear you.
Look, we're
No
here now.
audio. No audio. This is the way to start the show.
No, we're good. That's Abe. Abe just left the show.
I love that. Abe just left. Check.
No, it should be good. I mean, why don't you check on your phone? You have a handy dandy phone there.
I think everything's fixed.
You know, that's my Yosemite stick.
Let us know.
Been a-
Let us
it's been a
know if
day.
you guys can hear us now. Let us know. Abe is out of there. Yes, he is. Wow.
No, it's good.
It's good.
We're good.
We're good.
Have you checked?
I no.
I like how both of us are here. Like, have you checked? No. Like, I'm literally trying to actively fix the issue.
Oh my God, Abe barely.
Abe has found the Qualcomm Stadium chairs that live in San Diego Punto Football Studios. This is off the rails. And now we're both going to have it on.
We're good.
Yeah, see, we're fine.
We're good. Welcome
fine.
everyone
We're
to San Diego.
fine.
That's San Diego
Guys,
Football
guys,
2009,
what
the
are we
best
doing
soccer
here?
podcast in San
look at this.
Diego.
No,
Gosh.
listen.
Linda, listen.
This is what we get for wearing the stupid shirts, okay?
This is what we get for wearing suits.
We thought we'd be funny. We'd wear some suits.
Yeah.
We're getting the fancy award show, and then it goes off the rails.
We're not gonna restart the whole show. We're 8 minutes in, but
No, we are.
Oh, we're 2 minutes or 40 seconds of your intros again?
No, we
Please?
refuse.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's not happening.
Oh my
That's it.
God. Looking good, boys. Thank you. We sounded like shit for a while.
Yeah, like at least we look good. Thank you.
No, we did that on purpose for everyone. We purposely messed up the audio to start the show. Just
Yeah,
so you
no,
all can look at
100%.
us. Because we all cleaned up nice today.
But we're guaranteed that it's
Where's the skinny ties? I don't know. It's just skinny boys here. Not for me. No, you're good. Chad. You're good. I mean, you could have. We wasted 10 minutes of the episode already.
Yeah.
But
Anyways,
anyways,
what were we gonna talk about, Tony?
awkward. Let's start it.
all right. Look,
If you check out our awards, the nominations, you can still nominate Tony for
just
today's
shut up.
episode.
Gaff of the year.
can we make sure it's working?
I mean,
Audio's good. Look, thank you guys for sticking in here.
That's my mom. Hey,
it's
hi,
one of
Mom.
those that I just highlight. Hello there,
Max, your mom.
Max.
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to say because now people can see who my mom is.
And shorts and soccer. And
Oh,
water.
I'm pretty sure we can tell which one's your mom. Can hear, but Abe looks great.
Aw. Is that Max?
That is Max.
All right, teas and greetings. We're going to go ahead and just get down to it as far as San Diego Punto Football business goes, because we do have some breaking San Diego Punto Football news. We do have a jersey to give away. We
Yeah, we
have
do.
other giveaways to announce,
Yeah,
like
we do.
heading into this 2025, ending 2024, which in theory is the best year, despite what you may have seen in the last 30 minutes or not. I don't even know how long it's been. For San Diego Punto Football in general, we have everybody to
I think we
thank.
froze. Oh my gosh.
hear us now.
Yeah, sorry everyone. We're right here.
have
We're
some-
starting this.
Me cállense.
God. ¿Qué pedo, güey?
Hello.
Well, we,
Like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
mad
hey,
at that.
hey,
You're mad
hey.
at that.
Can you shut your computer off? Can you shut your computer off, please? We're trying to run some audio here. All right. We're trying to run a
The
well-established,
first 10 minutes of the show
well-oiled
have been the worst
machine
of the
here.
year.
Honestly, in the last
history.
four,
Of the-
no,
of
no,
the
literally
last
on the
4
last
years.
4 years, I have to admit this is
No,
The
it's
worst
over.
intro ever. That's
It's a
it. No
sign.
more. Yeah, it's
Look,
it's a sign.
you-
Dave is right. We're done.
if you
No,
take
we're breaking the
George,
streak
the
starting
fact that you're still
2025.
here, like you the way they let them llavero of San Diego FC, bro. Like, thank you for everybody who's joining.
Press the breaking news thing again.
Not watching for the rest of the year. Press the breaking news thing again.
Two balls and a mic will end their streak
Yeah,
starting
no,
2025.
This streak is
That's
laughable.
It. That is. It.
Hey, thank you. I was not saying that we look good. All right, so we do.
Jesus.
All right.
All right.
Sorry. Look,
Everyone reset.
reset.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
The fact that I know people have watched this show that are relatively important to stuff just is a breath of fresh air. This is how you know it's genuine. This is how you know this is something that is organic, holistic, and natural. When Chiba messes up and can't mute his own laptop because we're trying to get audio right. I think it's time we just get into business. We're gonna talk San Diego FC. We're gonna go ahead and do a jersey giveaway. We're gonna go ahead and also announce some cool stuff that we have coming up. But I did want to make sure that people heard what is coming up next because mini one. San Diego Punto Football in 2025 is expanding. Obviously, we have already under the banner Two Balls and a Mic, this fine establishment. Like, this is the B podcast now because we do have Club Deportivo Movie Club, and I know you guys have consumed and watched with Cesar H. Football, Cesar Hernandez, and Drew Steck. They had Craig Elston on the last episode, check it out. They watch Victory, Pele, and Sylvester Stallone. Did you guys watch that? By any chance? No, you should.
I've watched it before, but I haven't seen it in a while.
You watch the episode because it's a really good one. But yeah, so that's a podcast that lives on its own under the Two Balls and San Diego Punto Football umbrella, along with Two Balls and a Mic. And now San Diego Punto Football is having a third podcast that I will be involved in. I mean, if you guys want to be involved, that's fine. It'll help me out. I don't know how.
What?
But starting in the new year, people have been asking for it. I do color commentary over the Soccers, but people come up and say, hey, like, we missed the show. So it is official starting the new year. San Diego Soccer's official podcast, Soccer's Overtime, will be in San Diego Punto Football. So you can catch all the new episodes with Craig Elston and myself here on this very channel. Around the same time on Tuesdays. Just stay tuned for that. I know people have been asking
Craig
for that.
Elston?
Yeah. Again, like adding
The voice of soccer. from
adding
San Diego.
value. Yes, 100%.
We're gonna be Craig's boss.
Adding value to what the fuck just happened 5 minutes ago. But again, like this is part of it. It's organic. And that's just something that's come about, and it's a great opportunity. And it's one of the things that we reflect at the end of the day. Like,
So I'm gonna be
Hey.
signing Craig Elston's paychecks. Got it.
what fucking
But-
paychecks are you signing? That
His
should not be-
volunteer hours.
and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Is that
birthday.
Happy holidays.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Season's
birthday.
greetings. Gracias. Thank you.
How was your
Appreciate
birthday?
That. It was a Sunday. No. It was look.
Sunday fun
This
day.
is where all kind of
I have a birthday gift and I have a Christmas gift for Chiva.
Babe, I feel so terrible.
What?
You are
It's okay. I have for Tony,
oh,
the
Jesus.
Dragon Ball thing for Chiva.
Jesus.
Some matcha Kit Kat.
Jesus. We'll get to the
Anyways.
San Diego Punto Football.
Honey, if
Jersey.
these are yours, honey. You got them. My girlfriend watches the show. I don't know about your guys' girlfriends. But
Well, actually, what I was going to talk about is that I had my birthday, but my partner, she is recovering, and I'm helping recover. She's actually drinking recovers.
get your recovers now.
From a medical procedure that happened on Friday, and so just kind of hanging there. I'm allowed to be here. It's one of these things where I think at the end of the day, we can all reflect that the three of us, at least the two of us for the last 4 years, once a week, we've been able to do this. And it's gotten to a point where, again, it's a responsibility. People are watching, people are listening, so that's why it's fun. When you just can't get your audio shit together, Chiba.
It's okay. I'm not the one messing around with 30 minutes of intros.
I enjoyed the intros. People actually heard the intros, so me vale verga. They're cool. Anyway,
Let us know if you guys liked the intros in the chat.
no, they did not. I'm sorry. But anyway, we have an opportunity to do this, and you know, it was one of these things where it's like, hey, we were gonna do this remotely, and then like she told me like, nah, like you can go. I was like, but I need to care, and trooper. But
shout
that
out
was my
there.
birthday. I spent it with her. I would rather
Did you
not
text
no
Tony
other
happy
way.
birthday? Did you text him happy birthday?
He texted happy birthday in our group chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was him saying happy birthday.
I purposely did not wish you a happy birthday directly because I know how much you don't care about your birthday.
Yeah.
Because I know you so much.
Yeah.
The
Sunday.
social media guy for San Diego Football had different thoughts and fucking made a whole video for you.
That
but
was
Who the
great.
hell is that guy?
that's social
Bro,
media.
I
Oh,
got-
you got
I got-
some Dragon Ball Legos?
I got. Who did I get you?
Based on the colors.
Based
I
on the
can't
color.
tell.
A ver.
Based on the colors. Dragon Ball.
Screw you. You know
Who-
I'm colorblind.
Are you really?
Are you joking right now?
I'm not.
Almost 5 years.
No idea.
No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. Based on the colors, can I see the back of that? Just
You would never guess. You would never guess. It's Zarbon. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stop you there.
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah. Thank you, Abe.
I've been-
Appreciate you.
No.
Yeah,
I've been learning
That's
Japanese and
excellent.
Duolingo.
Appreciate it. Damn, those hand
We
warmers
look- I-
are working. Oh my gosh.
Handshakes feel so much better in a suit.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
If
If you're here for the jersey, let us know. If you're watching, just to see if you won. I appreciate that. Season's greetings to everybody. But again, happy holidays, happy everything. This is a laid back episode, as you can tell. There is San Diego soccer to talk about. We'll get to it. Again, breaking news. San Diego Punto Futbol will be absorbing and having and powered by everything San Diego Soccer's overtime with Craig Elston and I. It's great. Other news. We are going to go ahead and be doing a giveaway because we're in the giving spirit. Absolutely. As you can see, Chiba's holding. Where are you? Can you see it?
Yeah, they
Oh.
can see me.
You can see it.
Some pretty cool U.S. men's national team shades.
Whoa.
Don't put them on.
He has officially renounced the
Whoa.
Mexican national
Yes,
team,
he has.
ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa. This is cool. We're giving away some.
Fuck.
He
Not those.
officially became an American outlaw, ladies and gentlemen.
No. And we also have some towels
Look at that. Look at
from our buddies
that.
over on Knockaround.
So Knockaround has sent us a package, and we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway on Instagram to just get people some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Again, if you know somebody who has stuff to give away, we'll do it here. Hey, recover. Honestly, plug but not a plug. She's been drinking this in recovery,
And it's
it's helping.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
I wouldn't say that. Like I could care less about it actually.
Recovery is
Being,
great.
like it's great, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. So shout out to
Pokemon's
Knockaround
cards
for
again.
sending us that. We're going to be doing that giveaway in the new year. But
Yep.
All right, let's dive into some
Let's dive
San
into-
Diego FC.
No, breaking news.
Oh, breaking news.
San Diego Punto Futbol is also expanding in other ways. San Diego Punto Futbol is involved in a dream that we've been having, Chiba, for a long time. We wanted to go ahead and host a charity match, and it's going to be possible. February 28th, Friday Night Lights at Borderview YMCA. San Diego Punto Futbol will be sponsoring its first ever charity match for the benefit of annual support campaign through the YMCA. That's going to be a charitable event. We're inviting. Don't want to jinx it. I spoke to somebody.
Good people joining us.
I spoke to somebody at the draft and at the kit launch party.
Yeah.
That may want to and have said yes. Like, oh yeah, I'm down. So
And Marge's gonna be there?
keep an eye out. I like that. Keep an eye on that,
especially from the YMCA social media.
yeah,
Make sure you follow them.
We're just sponsoring.
Yeah.
There's red tape.
We're
guys.
nice.
Yeah,
We're
it's-
nice.
We're nice. Hey, Elijah Martin. Long time no talk. Happy New Year and God bless all. May God
Shout out
shower y'all
Elijah
with
Martin.
many blessings in 2025. Elijah, my guy, Martin.
Amazing defender for San Diego Loyal. For the
Nobody
Actually-
voted him for Player of the Year. Damn it.
Actually, just congratulations, Mr. Martin, because I know that it was announced that Avalta FC actually signed Mr. Martin back into the USL sphere. So that's something that's exciting. You know, great guy, but great player
100%.
as well. So shout out, appreciate you, Elijah.
Very
on
versatile. Could play
Instagram.
center back, could play left back, could play wing back.
100 Elijah, if you saw who this is now, like, man, the dap up that we would have, like, look at this, bro. Like, hey, just flexing on him, literally flexing on him.
Yeah.
Well, all respect.
I like your
Mr.
shirt,
Martin.
Abe.
Thank you.
So
to
yeah,
wedding this week.
so that's happening over there. So Technical Punto Football, great stuff. Great stuff,
Yeah.
guys.
That's
Good
awesome.
job.
That's awesome,
Good job.
man.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You guys doing a great job. We sold out of our shirts.
Yeah, we did.
Shirts sold
Soccer's
out.
overtime under
gone.
San Diego football. That's big. That's dope.
Yeah.
Are
So
you guys going to be going live on YouTube, everything, or Twitch?
yeah, we're gonna be
still?
going live here.
Just
Yeah, it's all
YouTube,
YouTube.
Twitter.
It's all
Oh, sick.
San Diego Punto
Sick.
Football.
Dope. I
Yeah,
love it.
100%.
All right, good stuff, man.
The biggest
All right,
soccer podcast.
are we ready to dive into some SDFC? Because I mean, they announced some
Oh.
a game against Cholos today.
Hold on. I mean, look,
go
like,
ahead,
might as
yeah.
well, right? We subjected the people to 12 minutes of nothing but intros that they actually heard and some actually enjoyed. So
The SDFC train has taken off, and
it has to.
last week's episode, Tony did a deep dive on a lot of the players that San Diego FC has been signing. The roster's almost complete. Lots of trades, lots of GAM, lots of TAM talks to go over. Last week for Tony by himself. Thank you for doing that, Tony. We appreciate you for that.
Mhm.
But SDFC announced today their match against Cholos. That is not going to be a preseason match. It is going to be a friendly part of that. What is it? A union, a partnership that they built, right? Tony, you were at that event a couple of months ago. What can you tell us about this friendly match?
So in this agreement, incredibly early on, it was announced, hey, look, San Diego FC finally has its global headquarters in Little Italy, as Abe loves to point out. And it was definitely a strategic ploy by Cholos and SDFC. You know, you want to make friends and make frenemies and start partners in business. And this is exactly what it was. An opportunity that Cholos saw, and that's why all these games are going to be located at Snapdragon Stadium. From everybody's maybe collective Mandela effect, like we all thought it was going to be preseason. And that was kind of what was spoken of and hinted at.
Thank you, George, saying it will be part of the season tickets.
It will be part of the season tickets.
That's awesome.
Correct. But it's in fact not going to be in the preseason for San Diego FC, which is about to kick off. Players reporting early to mid-January.
I will say it makes sense that it's not in preseason, just for two things, right? The Liga MX schedule was also, if not barely released or going to be released soon. The MLS schedule was barely released on last week. So it kind of does make sense. You were not going to schedule a game in February, really not knowing what your preseason looks like, what your season looks like. So now with this, you find some space later in the year and you say, okay, this is the perfect day for both clubs. Let's have a friendly match. So whether it's preseason or not, it's still a game against Cholos. It's still going to sell out.
What day is it?
It's on September
What?
16th.
16. The other lane. Yeah. Truchas. I like that.
Nada. You know, everything's calculated. And some would say predetermined. Determinism is a thing.
And it'll be interesting to see what that game looks like. I mean, Cholos, out of all teams, know what it's like to essentially not be an expansion team, but be in the first division pretty recently. You know, like what was it, like 14, 13 years ago already?
And have people who already have a fandom ask them to abandon that fandom or share that fandom. And you know, we have a lot of people that we know say like, well, I'm already a LAFC fan.
There's so many Cholos fans here.
I'm a Cholo fan. Like, how is that dynamic? And is that allowed? Like again, this is a fandom
It's
question.
what
like,
allowed just having two teams, one
two
Liga
teams.
MX, one MLS.
Why not? Like I have a technically a Premier League team. Like yo lo voy al Chelsea, but doesn't mean like when they play Chivas, I'm just like conflicted, right? Like
Yeah.
if and when, right? Mundial de Clubes. Oof. What a time the early to mid 2000s were. Just saw Marquito Fabian at the soccer game.
Yeah, you
Over.
did.
It was pretty nifty.
Big win for the Sockers.
Cholos and San Diego FC, this partnership that's starting. Does this move the needle for you, Abe? Does it kind of tickle the
I would have
journalistic
been a
pickle?
little bit more excited for a preseason match just because when you have these preseason matches, they put a little bit more effort, I think, into just trying to work out the kinks, and you're seeing a lineup that's going to look more akin to what the starting lineup will be. And I think that's just a lot of like, kind of wanting to see what this team's going to look like. But in that September game, you're probably just going to get a few people warming up. There are going to be people with injuries, people that are taking their time off. There's going to be a lot of young players in that match on both sides, not just SDFC, but both teams are going to have their things. I'm sure we'll just see like one half of soccer from both teams. We've seen plenty of friendlies. We saw a friendly at Snapdragon Stadium with the Loyal and Dortmund, where even the Loyal was using their academy players and numbers that were just like 87 and like just
hey man,
those numbers that you don't usually see on the soccer field.
CJ Fodry and Xavi Nalari, man, like they got to play against on the same field against Marco Royce, and pedigree wise MLS Cup champion. So
yeah,
100%. let's not forget.
Yeah, so I mean that was announced today. Earlier this week, we also had some announcements from San Diego FC. They announced a new goalkeeper being signed to the club. We had Pablo Cisniega joining San Diego FC. Pablo Cisniega, who spent some time in the USL with El Paso, I believe, right?
Yeah.
That was San Antonio.
San Antonio. And then, Texas, los dos. I believe he also was signed at one point with LAFC, if I'm not mistaken. The Mexicano, Raza, another Mexicano, otro paisano in San Diego FC. But with this, also meant that you had four goalkeepers. You don't need four goalkeepers.
Well, guess what? One goalkeeper is not in the plans, at least for this next year, for Coach Mikey Varas, because it was also announced in the same stroke, it seems, that Duran Ferri will rejoin FC Northland on loan until June 2025. So at least until the summer then. Yeah. So a lot of these contracts, at least in the goalkeeping position, is short term. There's options for next year. So if they like what they see, they can extend, and that gives Duran some time to cook.
Look, Duran was the youngest goalkeeper.
He was not
in those four goalkeepers that are signed. It makes sense. Send them on loan. He's going to be playing with the FC Northland Academy.
And he's been doing well with the FC Northland.
Yes, he has.
Too, so
he has been doing
it's kind of that one of those things, too, where maybe just keep it going. Let it keep going.
Let him stay over there. Let him develop more. He's still only 18. There's a lot of time for Duran Ferri. I do see Duran Ferri possibly becoming the San Diego FC starter in like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
I can see that as a very high possibility.
And even then, like, that story's still great because that's a great young player. That's a great young player that's coming up. You can kind of say, like, FC Northland, and this is what I was talking about on the pod, right? Like with a super draft and all these players that are coming in, Duha looking great, like the scouting report is fantastic, like a Yaya Toure, Pogba, like Sergio Busquets is his favorite player type archetype, like, but he's still a young player going from college and then going and being drafted into a soccer school. So it's like a X-Men situation where it's like a you're honing your skills. You need to go to this place, but
every once in a while you'll go out on a mission. The professor will call you out.
Yeah, exactly. And Coach Mikey Varas will, then just go Xavier and just shave off the head, or Tyler Heaps. I think that'd be, hey, congratulations, Tyler. You got married this last weekend.
He should change his last name.
That's a power. That's a conversation. That's she's
a Champions League winner. She's an Olympian gold medalist, like captain of the women's national team. Like,
would you both take your significant other's last name?
I think so.
I would.
There's been conversations.
Do one of those split things. People do that now.
My last name ain't all that. Anyways, to answer Ivan Morelos' comment here about the Guti news, I think we mentioned that a couple weeks ago in an episode, right? Sources pretty much confirmed that Guti it's pretty much out of the picture now. with Chivas.
It was
putting a
there.
very high price tag on him. We do know SDFC will negotiate and have conversations with a lot of players, a lot of clubs, but the price has to be right. And we do know Liga MX teams like to set a high price tag on their players. So, yeah, Guti is not going to be joining San Diego FC. But
for now,
the rumor mill, Tony, Brandon Vasquez terminated his contract today with Monterrey.
Yeah, that is the latest here. And Brandon Vasquez, we played the clip. Like asked him early in the season, earlier this year, actually, over at Caliente. Hey, like San Diego FC is a thing now. Would that interest you? Maybe playing against them, or maybe even joining them in the future? Obviously, gave the politically correct answer, like all eyes on Monterrey, focusing on the next game. Like great. Like
I wonder
like,
what the
it's
answer
fine.
would be now. He already terminated the contract.
Yeah, like literally right now.
I know it's San Jose, right? Front runners.
So that's still kind of where things were. Last I heard was San Jose has a great offer. Like that's the word on the street, is that the offer from the MLS side is a good one. Clearly enough to consider terminating the contract. There's a good offer for Brandon Vasquez out there.
Yeah,
there may be a couple of really good offers for Brandon Vasquez. So when the questions are asked as far as like, well, Paul Arriola, or you have Joe Corona, or like who are the DPs, or who are a DP slot for Brandon Vasquez for San Diego FC, I think would be a good investment. It's just on paper. And I think that would be a good move for San Diego FC to go ahead and consider. Again, you have to factor everything in as far as how does that, I mean, why not? You still have another DP spot that you're looking into late March, April, when the transfer window opens.
Brandon Vasquez had a good season with Monterrey. I mean, he had an alright season. He was nominated in our San Diego Best Player of the Year nomination. So that will take place later. But I don't know if he's worth a DP spot right now. He didn't get a lot of the starting minutes in Monterrey. So you would have to see how, in what form he kind of comes in. So we'll see. We'll see. Would I be upset about it? No. I mean, like you said, Tony, it's a smart move. On paper, it looks great. Brandon Vasquez right behind Imbarsen, fighting for a starting position. He ends up becoming the starter for his hometown team.
Yeah.
Scores, wins the Supporter Shield.
See, it's one of those situations where, like, Imbarsen, this is why they get such, like, different utility players that can play different positions. Imbarsen can't play on the wing. Imbarsen can't play down the middle, a little bit further back as a center forward, not necessarily a point striker. But that's why you do that, because look, if you look at the roster for San Diego FC, everybody's a 6, everybody's a midfielder, everybody can play on the wing, everybody can go ahead and be that pivot. Are you going to play with 7 midfielders at once?
So far, that looks like it's the preference for Mikey Varas, right? He wants those versatile players that can adapt to different positions. And I mean, it's great to have those players, but at the end of the day, when you have a type of player that can play in multiple positions, sometimes you rather have a player that can just focus in one position and excel at it. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on. But yeah, I mean, SDFC has been announcing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Brandon Vasquez would be stellar on paper. But it's one of those things where negotiations, as you saw with Guti, right? Like that, those are real conversations. The Kevin De Bruyne conversations were real conversations. Like, where you qualify these conversations as far as like, hey, do you, it's a one-handed clap, right? Hey, you want to go out for dinner? Hey, you want to go out for, then just never hear back? Like, that's a conversation. Technically, that conversation was had on a technical basis. What is this roster build looking for you, Abe, when you kind of, as you're ingesting, as everybody else is, the San Diego FC roster build with these kits that are coming in? The away kits will come in a little bit later.
Yeah, it seems like a real team now, honestly. Like, you see the vision. Everyone's just that strong, mostly attacking-minded player. I don't think we're getting a defensive team at all. That you could just trust that everything's going to be, like, moving forward. Do you guys hear? Is there, like, rain or something? What is that? Is that right? There's a rat in the walls, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Holy crap! Might be up on the
Look,
attic.
if we're talking realism and the
¿Qué episodio
show,
tan más chingón?
this show
There's a rat in
started.
the wall.
Look,
That's a
man.
big rat too. That was loud.
No, it might be a cat.
Oh no! Don't tell me that.
Well, I
could
mean,
be a
no.
cat. They
Well,
could
if it
fit
got
in.
in there,
It wouldn't.
can
The
get out.
cats don't walk that fast. It was like.
Yeah, no.
Like literally in the house. Like this is in a garage. This is 4 or 5 years of episodes in a garage. This garage has seen some years. This actually garage. I don't know if I've told you guys this. Before we came here in 2009. Are you okay?
2009.
Yeah. We lived here since 2009.
Okay.
It was the guy that used to live here built caskets in this garage.
I did not need to know that information. Okay. Yep. I
That
can see how
doesn't mean he
cats
had the
fit up
dead
there.
bodies in here, Abe.
No, it doesn't. But it was intended for dead bodies, and I mean,
Well, I mean, you don't know that. What if it was intended for live bodies? Anyway, literally, our water heater broke. Breaking news, I guess. Like you saw the conversation. Like
If anybody has a
water heat-
studio for rent, let us know. We're willing to pay $0 a month. So we're excited for that. But Tony, you were mentioning the roster build, and you send me this. Can I play it? Can I share it?
Yeah, go ahead and share that.
Whoa.
Is it the video?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and play it.
it is playing.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, whoa! This is what Tony does. Every
This
day.
was me on my way back from Mexicali, spending my Christmas with my girlfriend's family over there, and the drive back is, when you're passenger, I want to say prince, just like passenger jester at that point, just enjoying it. But yeah, that's what the formation is essentially going to be, right? Like that switch through the game, through the 90 is
Yeah.
what can be expected from Mikey Vadas' side, and that's why again you have these versatile players. You have everybody who can adapt into different ways. There's a suggestion where the 10 would drop into again that pivot, that 6, but then have a more flat midfield, and then have the speed and agility in the defense to be able to compromise the defender there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, like you said, they're going to be able to switch on. Abe's still a little shook from it, but it's all good.
thought I saw
Uh,
something. I saw something move a little bit, but no,
Where?
it's okay.
Where?
Over there in the corner. But no, we're gonna leave it. Don't throw it at it. It's gonna scare it out, and it's gonna come over here.
What
And
an
don't throw a
episode.
recover bottle at it. Come on, we gotta save those.
No.
Those are good.
Yeah, no, it's recovered. So si le pega, it'll recover.
They'll recover from being a rat.
Yeah, well, Tony deals with that. I do agree. Like, this is most likely going to be the formation that Mikey Vadas is going to be putting out. I can see it with the defenders they have, possibly doing a 3-4-3 as well. Oh wait, no, you do have a 3-4-3. I can see it being a 4-3-3, just shifting in general. But yeah, I'm excited for those front three, like Chuck Lozano, Invarsen, and then whoever the right winger is going to be should be announced.
They've almost
or-
like guaranteed that it's gonna be the designated player spot. So
Yeah.
you know that it has to be a player of quality that's gonna be making a lot of money.
We're fine.
We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Here,
Cool.
you have the stick. Does this make you feel better?
Yeah.
Have I sent you?
From Yosemite?
Yeah, no, it's actually
Oh.
from.
Wait, it has
Well-
a spider right there. Abe. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not scared of
God damn
spiders.
it.
My sister's scared of spiders.
No, it's actually
Alright.
not from Yosemite because that would be a national crime. Because it's a national.
Yeah, it's
forest.
just a stick.
It's just a stick.
We did not steal this from a national park.
Your Gandalf stick.
But all right. So the
You shall
roster
not-
builds, SDFC. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a jersey giveaway.
Let's before that, big shout out to San Diego FC for sending us a very special package, Tony, that you got to open.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Coachella and we'll touch about it. But I know people are here because they want to have that jersey be given away.
Let's do it.
But yes, you mentioned this. This was the surprise.
Who recorded that?
Where?
Oh.
I do like the box.
I do like how you, before looking at the jersey, you looked again in the box to see if there was a second jersey for either Abe or myself.
We don't wear jerseys. We're not bought
yeah.
paid for
Well,
media
no,
like
no,
some
no.
people.
We
Like,
don't
this
sell out.
is-
We don't sell out, right?
this-
But thanks to
Thank
SDFC
you,
for
San
sending
Diego
the
FC,
jersey. We'll
because
have it decorate.
that is the decoration for this jersey is a decoration for the studio. So
100%.
Yeah,
really appreciate San Diego FC doing that.
this jersey will be used for that giveaway.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we will go ahead and do that giveaway right now. Look, watch the move. Watch the move. Watch the move. Is there another one? Is there more? Is there more? Oh,
Man.
yeah, no.
It's a good box.
It's
Use it for shoes. Use it for a lot of stuff.
An
It's a
excellent
nice
box.
box.
We're actually gonna. The winner will get it in this box.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So this will be the box for you.
My cat would have loved that box.
Here's the
Okay.
jersey.
That's
Big
a big
box.
box. Yep. All right. If you win the jersey, you pay the shipping for it. I'm just kidding. All right, let's do this giveaway, guys.
All right. So this giveaway, Chiva, you were in charge of this whole thing.
I
really
was.
appreciate you in a lot of different ways. But well, the process, you made the posts, you made everything. So let's go ahead and do this because you work hard on it. I made sure, and I actually quoted us. And what you see on screen right now is the names.
That is a lot of names.
The
That is
entries.
a lot of names.
How many entries, individual entries, do we have that qualified?
I'd say around 50, 60 maybe.
Mm.
I didn't end up counting every single one, but some people went the extra mile, subscribed on YouTube, sent us that DM,
Mhm.
sent their supporter union ID, and that got them a few extra entries as well. So
Mhm.
you could have up to a total of 9 entries if you followed all the steps and did everything. We're just going to do this plain old simple. It is a 30-second spin. 30-second spin.
All right.
The first person, the person that it lands on, that is going to be the winner of the San Diego FC jersey. So good luck to everyone. All participants are in. Are you guys ready for this?
I think we are. Good luck
do
to
this.
everybody. Literally one click. You see it live. You see it here.
It's all the IG
30
handles.
seconds is actually a lot.
30 seconds is a lot. So
Is there
what's up, guys?
is there no music? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. Tony, it's getting close. Who's
They're
gonna
back.
win?
I can't read.
You should get that checked out.
Oh, it's going one more.
Oh, it went one more. Max Payne. Congratulations, Max Payne.
Payne.
We'll be sending you a DM.
Look, I hope that
On
you
Instagram.
have that DM on. Is it Instagram?
It's on Instagram.
It's
They're
on
all
Instagram?
on Instagrams. Yep, they're all on Instagram.
Perfect.
So we'll be reaching out. Max Payne, congratulations. You are our giveaway winner.
Love that. Love that. Thank you for everybody participating. And again, let SDFC know and all these clubs know that you like winning stuff.
Yeah.
Like this is if they give stuff away to give away on radio stations, you know, there's partnerships and stuff. Why not here? People tune in. The people who are in the know, and we have Jeff, who he himself has won a jersey through San Diego.
He was in the giveaway as
He
well.
was the original.
Yeah, he was.
He was the original person who won the Black Lives Matter San Diego Loyal Kit. Actually, drove it out to Santee. Had an infant at that time. So hit us up for that. We might do a more giveaways very soon. We already announced that, but
We're gonna do this one.
stick around. Again, this is the
There's a
venture that we have.
special episode.
2025 is happening, and in great ways, because I was like, who sounds like that? Like, great ways. This is the best podcast. Like, it's very, you know.
How was this year for you all?
All right, year. I started with you guys. I had a lot of fun writing for you guys this year. It's been a blast. San Diego Punto Football writes articles now. I was trying to count somewhere between like 45 and 55 articles this year, which sounds pretty cool when I really think about it. Like, dang, I wrote that much. Doesn't feel like I wrote that much, but I guess I did. But it's been a good year. How about you guys?
I mean, it's been interesting in general. Like, this podcast almost stopped because he wasn't going to be a thing.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this year
Oh,
sucked
yeah.
for me. So I mean, this year started
Glad
off
you're here.
great. This
It's
this
good
year
that you're
sucked.
here.
It was a tough year.
Yeah.
Hoping next year is better for
I
sure.
fucking hope so.
I hope so
Have you
too.
been to Disneyland since?
No, I probably won't in a while.
Okay.
I drove this last week. The farthest I've ever driven since the car accident.
Yeah.
It was up in Poway.
Yeah.
To the Candy Lane Christmas lights.
Mhm.
And panicked a little bit. Stressful drive. Before that, the farthest I had driven was Mission Bay High School.
Okay.
I'd been a passenger with Tony up to see my car, but I wasn't driving, so I was fine.
One day we'll release that.
Release what?
So
Is there a podcast?
in my way of being, I'm a big brother, unfortunately, for here. And so I drove him up and I'm like, hey, I handle things with humor. I need you to laugh at this at some point. Very fresh, very everything. Memories, intense thing. Like I wouldn't wish that on my best enemy, let alone the worst one. But we go up there to recover the things from cover. Wasn't helping your car,
From my crashed vehicle.
from a crashed
Totaled
vehicle. And we were recovering literally like the road mics.
Yeah,
We're
those
in there. The camera,
the big
was in
camera
there.
lens was in there.
Some stuff got ruined. We had to repurchase a lot. And again, we do this from working at the Y. Like it's
The only stuff in your trunk.
don't
like,
yeah.
in
Yeah,
general. No. Okay, you have a bunch of stuff in your car too.
That's why I got a truck. So it would force me to not have stuff in my trunk, actually.
It would still get ruined.
I keep
I
way
just-
too much junk in my
just
trunk.
Damn, all right, Abe.
all right. All right.
I was
Right,
cleaning out.
hey.
I'm cleaning out my car today. I took out a lot of trash from my car. I have like just clothes I need to just throw in the washer that have just been sitting in my car for some
Yeah.
reason.
Don't try to save it. You have too much junk. In your
Anyway,
trunk.
I made Chiva interview his broken car with a rescued mic. And it's like, and he sees Chiva next to his totaled car, like, all right,
back to you, Tony.
back to you, Tony, in the studio. And
Yeah.
we'll use that at
What
some point.
happened? Did it hurt? The
That's
answer is
him,
yes.
bro.
That's
That's
him.
him, dude. Like,
I love
who
you,
did
Chiva.
you
I'm
bring
glad you-
in? Like, who did
I'm
we?
very proud of you for making a long drive. It's gonna be a hard journey, but I'm glad you're still
yeah.
here with us. It's
Yeah,
a
hope in
miracle you're
2025
alive. We love you.
Yeah, thank you.
Every
I
time
love
you guys say
too.
recover, you get like a ding or something. Well, once we start seeing the green, I mean, I appreciate the recovers 100% helping out. Like, it's saving me
There's
a
some
trip to
green.
Sprouts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To be completely honest.
Oh, the market down the street from my house sells them $3 for $5.
Oh,
It's a better deal than a
it's a deal.
Sprouts.
But yeah, so we're gonna be out here for everything. In terms of San Diego FC and everything they're starting.
Someone
January 17th will be the first media availability for San Diego FC out of their training facilities. I have a doctor's appointment that day. So hopefully after that it can be settled.
I'll be there.
But it's one of those weird appointments where it's like morning and night.
My girlfriend's birthday party.
So you're not gonna be
Tuesday?
No,
Wait,
No, it's
no.
a Friday.
no.
January 17th
January
is a Friday.
17th
It's
is
a
a Friday.
Okay, I'll do that.
Trust me.
They haven't set a time, have they?
No, but
Most likely in the
you know,
morning.
that's going to be the kickoff for our
I'm a
coverage.
TBD for that one.
TBD, you are.
TBD.
Yeah, because I'm coming over from Lakeside, not
Yeah.
from here.
Oh yeah, that's no
gets
can do.
13 minutes
No
away
can
from
do
me.
For me.
We can carpool too.
Oh,
Look at that.
Depending on time.
depending. We'll see. Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and make sure that we're out there and do all the coverage that is necessary for everybody out there. Because again, I want to make sure that everybody gets the insight that they deserve, right? Like, I think that's something that we can be proud of here is just keeping it soccer and stimulating the minds of those Abe, like you were there, you got there before us, no credit to us whatsoever. You were in those press conferences before, bringing it already. But like that's kind of what we want to continue. And San Diego Wave as well is going to be continuing next year, especially with their announcement of their new head coach and
Who is it? Tony?
eventual manager. Well, I mean, if man, like again, it's been a whirlwind of a couple days and just
Yeah.
everything's up and down. Like Jill somehow got FIFA on Netflix, the World Cup for Women's
She
World Cup on
sure
like
freaking did.
what? Like again, I don't know if literally that's how they happened.
I don't know.
Netflix
but
is getting a lot of live event stuff.
Yeah, Raw's
Did anyone
happening.
watch the football on there? I don't know if it was good stream or
The
not.
football.
The football.
I watched a little bit of it. At
The
my,
football.
my
Dad,
parents' house.
Dad gave Tony a.
Could you throw that up, please? Because I sent this to you talking about the football.
Okay.
I was in the recovery room, not me, waiting for my package in the form of my healed partner. Shout out to Kaiser, Dr. Tung.
Cool.
Just rock stars. Surgeons are rock stars. Like
That's
they're
crazy,
not
yeah.
human. Like
Never
they're
do
just
that.
machines. But I was sitting there and I was watching ABC 10, and they had a piece on the Holiday Bowl, and they went over to a local bar and they
Here it is.
interviewed some people. And so my favorite part about this whole article, and we'll get to the article right now, is that the interview, I wish I was recording it because they were interviewing people literally I think it's McGregor's, but the people, some patrons were like, well, we got, the Chargers left. It's not good. It hasn't been good here, but now it's coming back up, especially with the Holiday Bowl. It's really, really darn cool. And we're going to go ahead and now, the soccer is happening and that's all right. But football is going to be great.
Do the people of McGregor's really speak like that?
It was a patron. So not that was, and literally that's how it was. And I was watching it and I was like, I wish I would have recorded that. It was just me and this
soccer.
I'm like waiting for the text. I'm like, hey, she's okay, cool. But I'm just like,
You got the
you
soccer.
got the soccer, and that's good, but the football is gonna be great. And so I went searching for this, and I found this incredible article speaking, just hard hitting San Diego soccer news. Tickets go on sale Wednesday, 2025 Coachella Valley Invitational, billed by organizers as the largest preseason event in North America professional soccer history. In the history, there has never been such an event. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, dude.
Cool.
That's what you say. It then goes on to copy and paste, from the what's it called? Media Blast, which is fine. We do that as well, but it's kind of inspiring me to just actually sit down and write something, Abe.
Yeah.
Like this upset me.
What? It's articles, news, information. A lot of the time, it's just copying information from one place and putting it into another.
But
That
this is what I
is-
feel like this needs. It needs some soul. You bring the zhuzh in yours, and you're poignant. You're at it when you go and you
Sometimes,
talk
yeah.
about Wave, and
You can read about 50 articles about that.
you work with what you have, my friend. And let me tell
Yeah.
you, Wave was not giving you a lot for some time there. You actually wrote an article that kind of expired.
It was about to get posted.
It was
Don't-
a full-on article
well,
breaking down Guti.
Had
And
it ready.
had it
Okay.
ready, and
Thank you, Chivas.
I'm glad I didn't. I'm kind of glad we didn't post it.
I'm
though,
glad we
'cause
didn't post
Yeah,
it
no,
either.
100%.
It looked kind of dumb. Yeah,
Um,
Guti, not coming.
Oh, look, your favorites here.
no one reads no more. I
God.
forgot
That is
how to
why
read.
I podcast. That is actually why I've joined the podcast. I need to get better at speaking and communicating and doing that
Ah.
kind of journalism because no one reads anymore.
Who writes
unfortunately.
anymore? Yeah, no, I mean that's a real thing, and that's why we're here, right? Like again, same thing. Like it's a cool medium. This is my variety show. This is my escape.
Cool.
This is where you can find it, man. Not that I need to escape from anything, but here we are.
All right.
San Diego FC again. We'll start preseason. Anything else with San Diego FC? I know there was a couple of things here and there. This year is going to end. It's going to come by, and we're going to start it back up next week on
Mhm.
Monday. And again, that's when all this hard hitting MLS coverage is going to really hit the road. And thank you everybody who watched. And if you were here for the jersey and stayed for the chats, the bants,
What's going on?
This is-
Abe banter now. Abe looks like he's going to do play-by-play for Azteca.
you do.
Abe needs to move his hands around. Your thought that in communication.
So I do that
Nice
under
and
the
fast.
table. No one can really see that.
Oh,
Whenever I'm at the,
I could see it.
yeah, I move my hands a lot under the table.
I actually move my hands a lot.
I don't have
to
a lot of
talk,
space to like move stuff
But
without
I-
knocking stuff over here. So
but I have to clickety clackety.
Thank you, Esteban. There was another signing, a Philadelphia Union Academy player.
Yeah, so that was kind of also added as well, where the official channels are still waiting. But again, a 16-year-old gets signed from the Philadelphia Union.
Yeah.
What does that necessarily mean in terms of the first team? Well, you also need somebody that the first team is going to practice against. During training, we saw this with Loyal Select, and that's exactly where Xavi Nalati, CJ Fodry, Duran lived, and they played and trained against the first team of San Diego Loyal, but they saw very sporadic, if any, actual game time reserved for maybe Open Cup matches. But that's kind of what's coming on. Is he talented? Looks like it. Looks like it's somebody who can be identified as being coachable, and I think
Philadelphia Union has a great
It's great.
academy.
Yes.
too.
No,
They
it's
do.
one of the best, and that's one of the things where if this academy system's luring people in, it can be of a benefit. To go back to the draft, San Diego FC, Right to Dream, is a master's program for soccer. They're going to college. These kids are going to college. These kids are going through MLS next. There's different avenues, but essentially it's to get your education on what the Right to Dream way of playing philosophy is.
What's that one kid's name from Caven?
Even
Sullivan? Sullivan, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Un crack, supposedly, right? Like the next
He's
big
going,
thing
he
for
got technically signed to like Chelsea or Man City.
Yeah,
Man City,
Man
yes.
City.
so I mean Philadelphia Union, like you said, great academy. So yeah, I mean SDFC, the season's right around the corner.
Absolutely.
Literally
Everybody ready?
2025 is in 2 days.
Yeah. Wonder when the NWSL is going to release their schedule. They're pretty bad at that.
They're not the best
yeah.
at all. Going to be coming Wave SC next season. Awesome.
Hopefully,
yeah, football
maybe we'll
Join
see you
us.
at the press conference.
Join us in the
Nice.
press conference.
I
It
would
gets-
love to have more people covering.
Yeah.
It's lonely in there.
Yeah, it gets cold.
Yeah.
Not that
Oh,
cold.
and also shout out as well. I know they were here in the chat. Lots of shout outs. Manu Mesa does the Chrome and Azul, pumping out content as
nice.
well.
Cool.
So
Shout
hey,
out.
Keep up the great
it's-
work, man. Awesome.
It's happening. People are starting revving up their engines. And yeah, that's a better, greater discussion too. The U.S. and the college soccer system and the youth leagues are now trying to change the ages. But
Pay to play.
pay to play, it's the game should be free. Like, and thanks to people in the community who are making it happen, like it's accessible. And we've talked to so many people where like they're like fundamentally the thing that's the U.S. is needing is street soccer and just places to play. And that's happening in the safe spaces around the county. So soccer in San Diego is definitely growing, and it's in a good place right now. It's a good place to be. We'll be there covering as much as we can. Because
we will.
Let's get to some awards. Boy,
Are we sure we want to do that?
Award time.
Well,
it's time.
So over the last couple days, of this past weekend, we announced our end of the year awards brought to you by San Diego Punto Futbol. We ended up making some links of people to submit nominations. We got a few nominations for our categories, and then we released over the weekend the voting polls.
Yeah. So
We're gonna be very transparent with this. We got a lot of votes.
Yeah.
We got over 170 votes in that link that we sent out. I'm gonna share it. You're good. You don't have to share it. I got it.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
I love
So
this.
we're gonna be announcing the first category. We're gonna announce the winner, then we're gonna share the poll just so you all see the numbers.
Who's the best dressed? There are awards. Did you mention the awards that are given?
We are gonna be mentioning the awards. The ones that people voted for were the Best Player of the Year award in San Diego.
Okay.
We had the Gaff of the Year.
Okay.
We had the Club of the Year.
Okay.
Coach of the Year.
Okay.
Goal of the Year. Again, this is all San Diego based. We had Content Creator of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
We had Journalist of the Year, which, by the way, 2 of our nominees are sitting right here.
Well, that's why we're dressed.
Oh, wow, best of luck. We had the Best Chrome Ball Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the categories that our fans and listeners were able to vote for. We also have some special awards, Tony, that we will be just giving a winner to.
Yeah.
These were just awards that Tony and I felt like had to be recognized. And, we'll be leaving those at the end for a surprise.
Absolutely.
Are you guys ready?
I'm excited.
You've been working hard on this, Shiva. Again, you worked hard on the giveaway.
I have been. It's
Very cool.
fine.
You worked hard on it, so
Yeah. So
go for it.
first nomination, first award that was up for votes, we had our San Diego Player of the Year. So we will be sharing this video, and I will stop talking. The nominees are Christina Berkenroth, Chucky Lozano, Brandon Vasquez are your nominees for San Diego's Best Player of the Year. With
So
that
many,
being
so many
said,
options. All great, all great seasons all around.
Yeah.
the winner.
Well, okay. Let's.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about it.
let's
I
talk
think
about it.
with we don't have to do all categories,
know,
but with
yeah.
with a category like this, it is important to recognize. I
Who
mean,
would you have voted for?
probably
We had very good options. I'm surprised Chucky Lozano made that. Again, these nominations were made by our listeners.
Yeah, 100%.
So we just went with what was on that doc. Chucky Lozano made this. I personally don't think Chucky Lozano should have been nominated as San Diego Best Player of the Year. I mean, yes, he plays for San Diego FC now. He was the first marquee signing, but would you have put him there, Abe?
not necessarily, but I do think he fits the category as far as just a player that's involved in the San Diego realm. As far as who I would have voted for, I was in a toss-up between Christina Birkenroad and Naomi Girma.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi Girma played with a team that was not as successful, nearly as successful as Monterrey this year. But without Naomi Girma, the San Diego Wave would not have been able to survive. So it's a tough vote, but I would give the edge to Naomi Girma, who was like the MVP during that Olympic run.
She was the number 2 player in the world by ESPN.
Number 2 player according to
Christina
ESPN.
Birkenroth, however, did win a back-to-back championship with Monterrey.
And that is huge.
That
Liga
is
MX
huge.
Femenil getting back-to-back is so difficult in any league. And to do that as a forward too.
Tony, is there anyone that you would have voted for in this 4 categories? Brandon Vasquez also, like we mentioned, had a
I
pretty
voted.
decent season. Oh, Tony voted.
I voted.
Who did you vote for, Tony?
It's one of these things where if I have a voice, I'll use it. I guess seems like I haven't been stopping for the last 4 years, but I voted for Naomi Girma.
Oh,
Naomi Girma again is, if you want to talk most valuable player, just in any of these teams in general, I think just like the presence now of a World Cup winner, you have an Olympic gold medalist, you have somebody who has started this team since its infancy as well.
World Cup winner? She didn't win.
No, like with Morgan. No, with Morgan and just like ushering in this new team, right? Now the World Cup winner is giving up the mantle. Now it's Queen Naomi's turn. Like she's the one that is actually gonna.
She gets bobblehead.
She gets a bobblehead that looks nothing like her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of the gaffes of the year is actually that bobblehead. That was probably another player that got just kind of moved over to, hey, it's a Naomi Girma player. No.
All right. Are you all ready to see the winner?
Yeah.
Very
Let's go ahead and do it.
The winner for San Diego Player of the Year will be announced as we come back from commercial.
Oh, no, come on.
San Diego Football's Player of the Year.
Congratulations.
What if our audiences?
Go ahead and throw that on there, and Mr. Chiba.
Yeah, so this is what we had for Best Player of the Year. Our voting, 146 votes. Naomi Girma, very big favorite with 47.9% of the votes here.
Look, if anything, we're transparent. Like I told you, I wanted to make sure people saw this because the people voted. Like they represented across the platforms, and it got close there actually with Chucky Lozano. Like some of these categories are actually pretty surprising and close in some ways.
Some are very controversial too.
Absolutely. So Naomi Girma here with taking the pie, taking the cake, the majority vote here. There's no runoff. Is there? Would it be a runoff? Maybe. I don't know. California rules.
Yeah,
I mean, in some rules you have like the top 2 vote getters, and then you have a runoff no matter what. Ranked choice voting.
Did you get the thing I sent you?
I did not.
Oh.
But anyways, are we ready for our next category?
Hold on. No.
No.
Because it needs to play.
Oh, I have it right here.
Oh, you have it? You have it?
I have it right here.
This is I actually made this and sent it to the Sirens because I mean, San Diego Wave fans need something. I actually reached out to Wave. I'm like, hey, Wave fans, San Diego FC gave us a jersey to give away. How about Wave? you know, we have a lot of Wave listeners and a lot of Wave following. And the Call of the Sirens has been one of my favorite things this season, where we talk with supporters of the San Diego Wave.
Yes.
Is it this what you sent me?
We have a
Yes,
siren
that
of
is
the
it.
year.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
I mean,
Come on now.
That's the great Wendy Williams.
Congrats to Naomi Girma.
Great daytime
Congratulations.
host. Congratulations.
All right, for our next,
we got Wendy Williams specifically for her.
Our next category that we're going to be announcing right now is our Coach of the Year, and here are our nominees.
I like that.
Coach of the Year. San Diego Wave. Landon Donovan. SDFC Matt Palatock, San Diego East. Brian Finn, these are your nominees for San Diego Super Bowl. Coach of the Year 2024.
All right, let's talk about that. I was surprised Alejandro Guido made that cut there.
Yeah,
but I love it.
Hey,
I love it. Alejandro Guido, native from San Diego, played in San Diego Loyal, captain of San Diego Loyal in some games, went on after San Diego Loyal ended to be a player coach signing for FC Cincinnati 2 in the MLS Next. Spent most of that time as a coach there. We know his passion. He's expressed it multiple times. His passion is coaching. When we would go to training, loyal trainings, you would see Alejandro Guido being a vocal leader in that team and just coaching other players as well.
One of the stories that, again, if I had the confidence to start writing back then and I wanted to follow is somebody from Loyal told me, one of our good friends, that he actually keeps a notebook, just notebooks of writings and breakdowns of game and film. And he was certified through Mexico as a coach, and then now the U.S. So he's an intelligent player. So, you know, hey, it counts. He was a player coach for Cincinnati, Cincinnati's 2 team. So he is definitely on there. So
were you guys surprised to see Landon Donovan on there?
Yeah. I mean, he was the last coach. There was 3 coaches.
Now, if I saw Paul Buckle on this, I'd have questions.
I think there were more there was one nomination for Casey Stoney, but there were more for Landon Donovan.
Yeah,
which is why he made the cut.
Exactly. And that's how we saw it. Like, whoever gets nominated, like, there is a cutoff just to make sure that, you know, it's fair for that, because they're, you know, again, we did this last year. People are like, well, you missed this, you missed that. We open it up. This is the opportunity. Hey, next year we'll do it again. How about that?
Yeah.
And that's going to be a World Cup edition too, because we're going to be gearing up for the World Cup.
That's going to be fun.
All right. Who is our winner
for San Diego Coach of the Year? Very well deserved.
Brian Quinn, USD
made a run in the tournament.
Absolutely.
Very well deserved. We see here in the graph. Brian Quinn at 34.5% of the votes, 142 responses.
Pretty close.
Quinn. It was close. Landon Donovan was second.
I don't know about that. I might have.
Yeah, I don't know how I would have felt
if I had
about
ranked
that,
them, I would have gone Brian Quinn, Coach Matty Palpalatalk.
Yeah.
And
hey, it's back.
Leave it alone. We gotta find out where it is.
It's back. All right. Well,
if you guys have a name for the rat or mouse that's living inside of Tony's walls, put it in the chat.
Tony Jr.
We gotta Tony Jr.
Little Tony. Shout out to Matty Palpalatalk for taking San Diego Internacional into one game away of qualifying into the U.S. Open Cup. He got 25% of the votes. So big shout out to Matty Palpalatalk there.
Absolutely. So shout out there. Great candidates. But USD making their presence known here. All right. What do we have up?
We got Club of the Year. That's it. It's getting ready. Here we go.
nominees are San Diego FC, MLS, USD, NCAA, WFL, San Diego International, USL. We are your nominees, San Diego Club of the Year.
All right. Those
All
are our
right.
nominees for Club of the Year. Name the Rat Casper.
Remy Sita. I like that one.
Remy Sita.
Put this near you.
Oh, that's good. Good nominations there.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a lot
San
of-
Diego FC hasn't seen any playing time, but they did a lot of community work.
That's true. Yeah.
San Diego Wave, I mean, they were there.
Yeah, and USD, I think we can call them a club, even though technically they're a school. Maybe we could have called it team of the year, but still club.
It's a club.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. The winner is
San Diego
Hey. I mean, they went undefeated.
San Diego FC. I will be showing the votes.
They did go undefeated, Abe. Surprised,
Very surprised.
to say the least. So San Diego FC winning. This is San Diego FC's first
Award?
ever.
win.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did we
San
just
Diego-
give San Diego FC their first win?
I
I
mean,
mean,
we
we
did,
didn't.
and the people did.
The people voted for this.
The
And
community did.
I do think you do see a lot of like San Diego Wave fans maybe nominating Alanda Donovan and voting a lot for Naomi Girma, but when you look at the season San Diego Wave had, they had no business winning this.
No,
this
yeah,
award.
no.
They did
Both
not.
on and off the field, they had no business winning this award. I
They
probably would
had, they
have
had
given
less votes in San Diego Internacional.
I would have given the edge
Yeah.
to USD. My personal vote.
I voted
think,
for USD,
but
if I'm being honest.
Alicia says the people are wrong sometimes. Hey,
Yeah. I mean,
You're not wrong there.
hey.
maybe what did Edwin say? He voted for Club America.
Nah, that was not an
you'd be
option.
the only one, I guess.
That was not an option.
All right. So, all right, hold on. It's getting a little toasty in here. Just
All right.
just take that off.
This next category is a cool one. This next category is our content creator of the year.
Ooh.
Oh, is that the winner? Or
Yeah, it was.
It was the winner.
who's the nominees?
I shared the wrong one. Give me a second.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Give me a second. Sorry,
Hey,
sorry,
hey,
sorry,
it's
sorry.
okay.
Well, we okay.
You know,
Hold
you
on,
already started with the
sorry.
audio thing in the beginning, but it's fine.
I mean, that was all Tony.
Here are your nominees for content creator of the year.
nominees are Baller Crew, SDFC Pro, Character SDFC. Shout out to 619 Block. These are your nominees for San Diego Football Content Creators of the Year.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was
Why
making
would
this,
you?
when I was making these videos,
Uh-huh.
they wouldn't let me take out one, and it had to be 4. The actual nominations, I wanted to throw 619 Soccer there
Yeah.
as an honorable mention.
People follow him.
People follow him
As much as they
he-
wanna-
He
yeah.
posts a lot. He
100%.
creates a
I
lot of
love
content
his
on Instagram.
opinions. I love his opinions.
Very hard
Very
opinions.
different.
He wasn't available for the voting, just because he wasn't nominated. But I wanted to throw him on there as a
Shout out,
Special
619
shout out.
Soccer.
So in the votes, when we share them, you'll see there was only 3 options. But the winner for content creator, I mean, let's talk a little bit about them, right? I mean, we had SDFC bros who have been out in every Chrome vault, so we're
Yeah,
just interviewing
Adam
fans.
saved
and
his life.
everything. Yeah, he did. We had Baller Crew, Esteban and Brandon, who have been probably the best soccer content here in San Diego when it comes to challenges and stuff like that.
If you
Like,
I
really-
love their video on foot golf. That popped up in my thing the
Yeah.
other day for some
Yeah.
reason. I just it was nice.
Doing things with
Good
CJ Fodry, local kids.
Mhm.
If you,
Jaden Shaw,
hey
Las
guys,
Venas.
if you have that video, like for our 5-year anniversary, like our terrible video, send it to us. Like I really want that now.
We'll recreate. You guys should recreate it. You
No,
guys
yeah, but like people need to see like how bad it was.
Okay.
Like I was the worst I've been ever, almost
Beware.
ever.
Ready for our winners?
should. Winners there.
Winners.
We also have
alright.
terrible SDFC memes nominated. So our winner goes to
Pollard Crew. Pollard Crew, Esteban and Brandon. Esteban Toscano.
I love their logo. You can tell which one's which. If you look like close enough, you can see like which one's Esteban.
this was a close one, guys.
This was a close one.
This was
Oh.
a very close one. It came really close between Baller Crew and SDFC Bros. Baller Crew ended up coming on top with 39.4% of the votes here.
Hell yes.
Shout out to Baller Crew here.
Shout out to Baller Crew. They do a lot of great stuff, and yeah, thank you for everybody who voted. And a lot of these people, you know, even the games, you got the stick. It's okay. They
I just-
reposted. Huh.
Yeah. No,
you think
go ahead.
you saw it?
No, I didn't think I saw it. Alicia had a really funny name for the rat.
What was
The people?
The people. Whoa.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, he has his own jersey. Yeah.
Andrew Ace.
Andrew.
You know what? AC is the name of it. There you
AC
go.
the Rat.
AC the Rat. So congratulations,
love you,
Brandon, who's
Alicia.
in the chat.
Shout out to
Congratulations.
Brandon. Shout out to Esteban.
You guys do
Amazing work.
Great stuff for the community and are out there, you know, working it. Brandon works with kiddos as well, representing San Diego.
Yeah,
And
we
this
got
is-
Baller Crew in the chat. Much
And,
love.
and look at
peeps.
this, representing San Diego with the content by San Diegans. They are some of the, if not the content creators for soccer in San Diego. And I could care less at the end of the day if wasn't invited to that game, but I would have loved to have seen Brandon and Esteban lace it up in front of Snapdragon and playing against Tyler Heaps and playing against whoever LA celebrities they bust down to play in this San Diego. Oh, we're not LAFC. Stop doing LAFC shit. Straight up. Like that's there are San Diego content creators here.
Yeah.
There's people here who have been working and
With
being
over a million
overlooked.
followers on TikTok.
And look, they got some local people, and that's a-okay, and that's
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic. But
Keep
hey,
doing the great work, guys.
I would
Keep
have really
doing that.
appreciate that. But
Congratulations.
you guys
on
will
this.
get that. Much love for you guys on that. But yeah, Vince, shout out to Vince too. Absolutely, great
Mhm.
stuff. Terrible. I think terrible Padres in soccer and SDFC memes. Like they're cooking.
They are.
They're
They have some good
cooking.
stuff, man.
Absolutely great
some good
stuff. But yeah,
Our next category, this is, I think, an easy one for people to vote for, but it's both best Chrome Ball tour.
What's that? So the first one. Look at this stuff. That's a good one. Okay. The nominee for best football player. And
I think we all went to the Chula Vista one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one we all went to.
you know, I do like this kind of back and forth SDFC
I
Bros
do,
and Baller
yeah.
Crew, like just banter. Let's settle it with a penalty shootout, guys. But definitely, again, thankful for the community that's popped up here. But talking about the community, San Diego FC,
Chrome Ball tour.
Chrome Ball tours. There were some good ones. There were some that were, and then just kind of came and went. The people voted for these, and I think there's a good handful that. And I'd love to hear what everybody's favorite one was as well. But the people have spoken, and they have decided.
Oh.
Chula Vista. Wow. This is winner of the best home ball tour.
Look,
Vista.
people voted on this one, and it wasn't even close.
They had Lucha Libre at that thing.
It wasn't
Lucha
even
Libre.
close.
I wonder what they did with that.
126 responses. 54% of that was Chula Vista. 19.8 was Imperial Beach. 15.9 was Oceanside. 10.3 was Escondido. Tony, I know you went to the Escondido one. I know you said it was really good.
I really liked the.
I went to the Oceanside one as the
Mhm.
first one. We didn't get to go to the one literally down the street.
Yeah.
But I heard it was also good.
Yeah.
That's where the SDFC jersey was leaked first. Someone had it. But Chula Vista, we all went to it. They closed down 3rd Avenue for it.
Yeah.
They had Lucha Libre. They had the games. They had a concert at the end.
Mhm.
It was just probably the best Chrome Ball tour they had in general.
Little Rob was out there,
Yeah.
representing the South Bay. It was a good time out there.
Actually, I went to a bar the other day and they still had a poster up inside of the bar. Like it was framed.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
no,
kind of surprised. Yeah.
No,
they
they
had a
did-
framed poster up.
they did a
still.
good job with the pub crawls and local business, and it brought revenue to a lot of these places that needed it. And that's always something good to see. So congratulations there.
Abe goes to bars.
Not often.
Yes, Abe works at a bar.
I do part time there too. Yeah, make some extra money.
You just doxed them.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
What's it
Abe.
called? The thing about calling Bonita Chula Vista, I do think about this a lot. A lot of people get offended when you call Bonita Chula Vista. They think Bonita is its own thing. Bonita is not technically a city.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Not incorporated. So Bonita is part of Chula Vista.
Yeah.
That
So
was
it's
one of
East
the
Lake.
best.
It's kind of like East Lake.
One of the best videos SDFC made this year was that, like the 2 Bonita dinosaurs like talking
Yeah.
to each other with their thoughts.
Yeah, that was a
Like,
good one.
That was really good. I pass by those every morning.
Those dinosaurs
my
are
way
like
to
the
work.
creepiest, weirdest little thing that.
Yeah.
our
The
Chula Vista
921 passes by there, or was the?
What?
No, when I get a ride.
Oh, okay.
All right. We have our last category that we will see the nominees. The rest of the categories, besides Gaff of the Year, we're just going to announce the winner. Again, it was 3 nominations. They wouldn't let me put 4. Don't hate me for that. But this is the award and nominees for Journalist of the Year. The nominees for Journalist of the Year are Abraham Cepeda, and Diego Montefutbol, Emor Villa, Diario, AS, and Arne Trip, News, and Don Santos, and Diego Montefutbol. These are your nominees for Journalist of the Year. I typo Journalist of the Year.
Hey man, you've been working overtime. It's
Both at the Y
been a
and
long-
here.
It's been a
so-
long year, bro.
You both were nominated. I had to throw you up there. You're up there against Emor Villa, who's been doing this for
That's
years, and
my
Darnay
vote.
Tribb, NBC, who started really diving into soccer over the last 2 years. So
Yeah, people nominated. So that's great to see. In the chat, it's
we're getting
look. I
Tony
told you I
chats.
voted. I'm very
I voted
transparent.
too.
I voted. And I voted for Abe.
I voted for
I
Abe.
didn't vote. I
You should have voted for Abe.
You should have
didn't
voted
want
for
to
Abe.
influence the ballot box.
I mean,
I would have voted for Emor Villa though. I think he does amazing work. He
Absolutely.
brings
he does.
Spanish coverage to the teams, which I think is super important.
Does
and then,
work for Wave, works for the Legion in Spanish communications as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Emor Villa is just out there
I-
grinding every day.
and some of Landon Donovan's best answers for the
Mhm.
Wave this year were in Spanish.
Morgan.
Alex Morgan too, and just getting to hear like Spanish coverage in this city is awesome, and I'm really glad that he gets to.
You know what? I'm looking at this technically Hugo Sanchez because he does live here.
He does.
So that's a technicality. You should have nominated him.
There was no
You should have.
nomination
There was
for
no
him.
nomination for
All
Hugo
right.
Sanchez, but all right.
Here we go. Here we go for our winner of Journalist of the Year. Tony Sanchez.
Oh no.
Again, these were voted by the people.
Damn right.
Tony, congratulations.
Damn right.
Abe won it last year.
Damn right he
I
did.
did. I thought I was nominated.
You didn't.
I didn't realize I
listen.
won.
You won it last year. You were
Oh.
yeah.
That's. I guess that my win victory was I got a job here. I started working here. Wow.
Well, okay, that was
Wait,
not
I have
the
to
rat.
give it over to you because I had it first. Now I have to lose it. No, but I have to lose the championship. Yeah, I have to lose.
All right, all right.
transfer.
Should I even show the percentages? Because it was
You can show
not
it.
pretty.
Yeah, no. Show
No,
the
show
show the
it.
fucking
Show it.
percentage.
Show the percentage.
50.7% of 136 votes were for Tony Sanchez. Tony, you have been the journalist of the year, constant guest of the Annie and Elston show.
Hey, does it fit now, bro?
Oh, does it?
It fits
It
now.
fits.
Whoa. The real
have to do the
championship. Oh,
honors.
wait, we got it. Oh, I don't actually. Hold on.
Oh,
Breathe
no.
in a little bit.
Get the saco away.
Back it up.
Oh,
There we
wait,
go.
it
Got one.
worked. Oh, it's the first time you ever.
Oh, he's
This
gonna
is the
cry.
first time I ever put.
Hold on. Wow.
For the people listening at home that aren't, for our podcast listeners, Tony Sanchez fit his WWE
first
Championship
time.
belt.
No idea how proud I am about
This
that.
is the
Like,
first
so
time
cool.
Tony's
Like, shit
ever
show, the
able
rat
to
here,
close that
My
belt.
water fucking pipe is going, but
That made your night.
Wow.
Con pezones y todo.
Now he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Saying. Tony becomes a different person.
this is the stupidest show.
All right, these are the percentages.
This is staying on.
50.7% for Tony. Abe, you were the runner-up at 30%. 8 for Darnay, and Or didn't have a percentage. It was about 2, maybe.
I'm so happy this fits. I'm
so
happy
proud
it
of you.
Put the
fits.
mask on. They're saying put
Yeah,
the mask on.
Come on, there.
Oh. Paquito.
This is
This is Tony's reality. They're saying recount. I mean, you see the votes. We're showing the votes.
recount these nuts.
Oh. He's a whole different person.
All right.
Yeah, Octagol said that, homie.
Octagol.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
All right.
This is the stupidest fucking show. I need to get back to fucking.
All right. We did have Gaff of the Year winner that we will be showing right now. But Tony, I'm gonna go down the list of other categories that you and myself agreed on. We had a Kit of the Year category that we awarded ourselves for a winner.
Our shirt, our t-shirt. Best kid of the year.
Oh, by the way, dang, I forgot that one.
By the way,
Where is it? Oh no, I forgot one more. Sorry, guys.
yeah, you did.
Oh no.
I did. Here we go. I forgot to share this one.
Go like a scene in Genesis.
I completely forgot to show this one. Here we go. Are you guys ready for this one? This is nominees for Goal of the Year.
Oh. Goal of the year. SC Inter Spencer Hoyle. USD. Cesar Faena. And away. Delphine Castorino. And Yusef Tara. United. These are your contenders. Goal of the year.
All right. To give everyone what those goals are. Spencer Hoyles is San Diego Inter's last minute winner in the Open Cup qualifying rounds against Chula Vista FC. Delphine Cascarino's goal is that goal she scored against Casey Current.
We have
Really a lot of goal. Delphine Cascarino goals.
right,
That's
like
a
just a
lot.
Cascarino goal.
It's hard to choose, honestly.
Let's take a look at these.
That one right there.
Esteban.
Yeah. The highlights right there. We also had Cesar Baena's goal at USD that was from like pretty far, like between the box and midfield. That was a nice goal.
Wave, you got to do a better job putting these highlights and individual goals up. Like it's I should be able to search. It's the first thing that comes up, right?
It was towards the end.
Yeah,
They were
because
losing 3-0.
they were
Yeah,
losing
4-0,
3.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Fue un
That was a
golazo.
tough game.
That was a tough game.
Was that the goal? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All right.
No celebration.
So
but
yeah, this is Delphine Cascarino's goal that is up for consideration. It's kind of hard to see through the mask. Not gonna lie. All right.
Cascarino's going to have a
Oh.
crack. Oh,
Golazo.
what a goal.
No, it wasn't a goal. It was a goal. It did go
No,
in.
ni sabían si
My
fue gol,
goodness.
güey.
That's how good it was.
That's how good it was.
Second.
It's just like so far in the corner. Like,
What
what?
a strike from Delphine Cascarino.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what
this
about
is
the soccer
what
celebrity
Cascarino
match?
can do.
I
French
people were half
International
nominated.
just picks it up. She's the first to it. That's
Dude,
really the first
this is a
time that
banger.
we've seen
left.
San Diego
It's
on
just
the
like
front
they were
foot
losing
being
4-0
direct,
at
and
the
with
time.
that left foot, just gets a hold of it from distance.
Barely
Alright.
lifts her head up too. That's crazy.
I know.
So that's that goal. And then this is the goal for San Diego
Internacional.
Internacional. As here's a chance. Now the ball back to him, unmarked. Keeping the ball inbounds. Referee says play on. Mark Benito has a chance here. Goal! San Diego Internacional. It's funny that Darren's episode comes up here because Darren actually we played this for him, and he was like after the show he's like, "Hey, so who was that?"
Yeah.
And we're like, I was looking at him like, is he gonna say because like it sucked? Which is that's fine. I'll take the feedback. But like he was complimentary of it. I was like, oh yeah, that was us. So that's that goal. By any chance, Shiva, do you have the subsequent goals?
Don't have the Cesar Baena. I was trying to remember against who it was. I remember the goal that it was against.
Yeah, it was a halfway strike.
Yeah. And then for Youssef, it was also a San Diego Internacional match. It was the last game to qualify for the U.S. Open Cup, and which they got destroyed.
Yes.
And there was a super sick bicycle kick in that game.
Yeah. Well, we should add it. It's fine.
All right, let's show the winner.
Yes.
Let's show the winner here. Your winner for goal of the year.
Oh, San Diego Internacional, last minute winner.
It does matter when the goal comes too. I think
It
that
really
is
does.
important. Like a 4-0, a banger goal, but you're down 4-0. It's hard to compare to a last minute
This was
late
Open
game
Cup
winner
magic.
in the Open Cup. Yeah, and it's a good goal too.
Now the ball back to him.
Pretty solid call.
Mid. The ball inbounds.
Barely kept it in bounds too.
Mark Benito has a chance here.
Mark literally came in. He was about to be subbed off from an injury, and he just there were no. Actually, they had no more subs. He was about to just be out. So shout out Spencer Oil and San Diego Inter for winning goal of the year here with San Diego Punta Fútbol.
Hell yeah.
All right, we had some other categories. We had this one, Tony. We're just gonna announce the winner for Gaff of the year. The nominees that we had were, I have them right here actually. We had San Diego Wave firing Casey Stoney.
Oh.
We had MLS not scheduling Inter Miami versus SDFC. And San Diego Wave season in general.
Well, pretty big oofs.
Yeah. The
Oof
winner
meter.
for Gaff of the year
My hairline.
goes to
People voted. And whoa.
That's an upset.
That is definitely an upset. Again, this is a reflection of the true votes. Like people decided to vote this way. Like you can clearly tell because I was gonna question our own awards.
I mean, there's no electoral college here. This is all.
Yeah, had Naomi Girma not won,
46.2% of the 103 votes for this one.
Wow. I guess maybe you know what it was. The vote was split by the Wave fans. I think between the Casey Stoney decision and the season at large. So that could have been.
I was surprised that these were the only nominees.
I mean,
for that category.
Honorary mention.
The
you
crest.
could say the crest.
Nobody
the
again,
leak, at least.
again, the nominations were
People gotta
submitted.
nominate. Also, honorary mention maybe Snapdragons.
Oh, well, it's funny that you
agree.
mentioned that, Abe. it's funny that you mentioned Snapdragon because Tony and I created some categories of our own and selected some winners that we wanted to shout out.
Okay.
So it's really funny that you mentioned that because we had this award specifically given for a specific winner. The Let's Try to Be Better Award goes to Snapdragon Stadium.
Hey,
The
we can only
Let's
get
Try
better.
to Be Better Award.
We're very positive here.
Yeah, we
Hey,
are.
this is where we. Hey,
Hey, like
San
that
Diego,
one.
San Diego State. Hey, I just want to. You mind if I talk to you a little bit? Hey, just want to give you a heads up. Today we had a couple challenges with the field, but just wanted to let you know ahead of it, everything's taken care of. We've already spoken to the other family, but San Diego State and the field it wasn't doing well today. So I just wanted to let you know that we can try better tomorrow. It's the new day tomorrow, but for today, we need them to get picked up immediately and go home and just pack it up because it's just not working.
And that's what you would have.
And that's how we
After
would
the
say
at the,
if
at the
they're laying 'em
beginning
down.
when people started noticing that it was bad. At the end of the season, how would you have that conversation?
At the end of the season?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, just want to let you know we've talked about with you a couple times already about Basher Field and what's going on there. But we've tried different mitigating situations and we've had different tools already, and we've had meetings and we've talked about improving this situation, but it hasn't improved. Unfortunately, it's going to be a separation at this point where we need to go ahead and just really look inwards. If we want to continue with this venture moving forward. We want to make sure that it's beneficial for everybody and the safety of everybody is taken care of first. So just wanted to let you know that we're going to take a little pause from this right now. We can revisit it later. Don't worry. There is a chance for you guys to come back. And I hear San Diego FC is actually utilizing you guys for their fields over at Sequan. So we trust you guys. It's okay. We'll try again next week. Maybe give it a pause, but we'll give it another try and then give it another go a little bit later.
You forgot. We just want to be able to set you up for success.
Just want to be able to set you up for success.
Yeah.
And honestly, like again, we've interacted with people, we see these people across. They're hardworking individuals. It's a day job that they work
Day
hard
and
at
night
it.
job.
Day and
It's
night
not just
job.
day.
It's a very difficult
It's a
job.
tough
The
job.
team that is involved here. So don't want to diminish that at all. But that's why it's the hey, let's do better,
Let's do
guys.
better.
Let's be
All
positive
right.
about it.
We had another
That's what I'm
category
saying.
that it wasn't nominated for categories, but we
You're
thought
wearing
it was a
this.
good one, and we wanted to shout it out.
I lost in fantasy.
Oh damn! So sorry. This is the winner for big shout out to San Diego Wave.
Kid of the year.
Those kits were phenomenal. Shout out to San Diego FC for their kit.
I want to see what
Okay.
the cut is when SDFC has their kit and then San Diego Wave has their kit on EAFC and Ultimate Team, and see how many teams wear each. Like that's a true measure because these kids are going to be here for the next foreseeable future in San Diego. So get used to them.
I mean, and with fairness, this is a second wave kit. You compare first wave kit to this wave kit.
Oh, but
then-
I was told that this was going to represent everybody and it's going to be a reflection of everybody. Saw the color thing earlier. Like, why are they so obsessed with Chrome? It's like,
Congrats to our winner that's getting that
reflection.
jersey.
Yeah, it's a reflection of So that's marketing at this
Yeah.
point.
We
it
had
is what it
one
is.
more category,
Oh, shit.
one more award to give out. This is our community member award.
Oh.
This was a big year for the San Diego soccer community, Tony. And you know what? If you're about it, you were out there
Mhm.
and you saw what it took to get San Diego represented worldwide.
Yeah.
This is the winner for San Diego Punto Football Community Award.
Person of the year. Paul Naku. No, Paul.
That's great.
Paul
Nathan Naku.
was on the show a few times.
Community Member
Amazing.
of the Year, Paul Nathan Naku, founded Bridge Park Auto.
Yeah, one of the founders.
Took lead
Yes.
with the ISFA
Street Soccer World Cup.
Soccer World Cup,
Incredible.
representing San Diego. Traveled with the San Diego team that won the national qualifiers to go to Riga, Latvia.
Good job.
Thank you. I saved it. And got third place in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Paul organized all that. He was there. Paul was a fan since the Soccer City days.
Yeah.
That's why he wins our Community Member of the Year award.
He represents for everybody, is very selfless in what he does and his time, and just getting to know the person. Paul is incredible, and he's very humble about what he does. And the fact that he got to go on this adventure with San Diego FC, who made it all the way to the third place in the World Cup, as you're mentioning, like it's really cool to have somebody that San Diego can look to as a pillar of the community. And so we usually have like a person of the year, but I think we kind of decided this year with community people person of the year, because we've had a lot of great people through El Zarape de San Diego, which is that it's just an excuse for me to play the theme one last time before the end of the year, which is the community segment that people have really kind of grasped on. And I think also now we can kind of tentatively break news that we're working with a project that's going to take El Zarape de San Diego into long form, documentary base. So we're going to be reaching out to some of the people involved with El Zarape de San Diego and get that story out there through hopefully a mutual friend of the podcast and adventure here very, very shortly. So hey, things are happening.
Yeah, they
Things are happening despite what it may look like. Things are happening for San Diego soccer in San Diego. But I also wanted to just make sure that from here on out, it is now known as the inaugural Paul Nathan Naku Community Award.
I love
for
that.
San Diego Punto Football. So first person to win it, and
The
first
namesake.
person, that's the namesake.
That's awesome.
So Chris and that. For what it's worth, you know what, man? Like everybody who won, like I really like that Brandon and SDFC bros and Baller Crew and Esteban are kind of going at it, because look,
They
it
weren't
makes
going
it
at
fun.
it.
I want them to go at it.
No, they were just shouting each other out.
Yeah.
No, go
fine.
at it. Go at it. Sangre.
Yeah, he's not doing the freaking DX chop in front of each other like some people. Okay.
I know. Tony
One
took this
again?
very personal.
Yeah, now with the title.
Let's get ready to.
I had a friend that got suspended in middle school because in woodshop class, he went up a ladder and we weren't allowed to go up, and he did that.
Oh, that's sick.
And he got
Okay.
suspended.
I can bring proof if it's needed, but in middle school, I was very socially awkward, and as a goalkeeper, my body's resilient. I know how to fall. So I was a weird kid, clearly. Middle school, there was a giant ladder in the auditorium. Thinking about where we work now, like there was a 15-foot ladder, orange ladder in an auditorium in mariachi class. Nobody cares. I learned a chord or two. Fine. I was one of the better ones, but like you see me like Valgo Madre guitar. Yeah, no, Valgo Verga. Anyways, I would climb up on this and would elbow drop on nothing but a hardwood floor, just because there was nothing to do in that class and for the entertainment of others. That's how selfless I am.
Tony also.
So that's my
Don't do that at home.
Don't do it
Play
at
the
home.
video before.
Don't
try that at home.
Yeah,
Do not jump off of a
This was in
15-foot
middle
ladder.
school?
Middle school at National City Middle School, 7th grade. I have people who were in that class that can corroborate this. And
Tony, how'd you break your arm?
never broken the
Oh.
arm. I did elbow a couple of empty guitar cases. So that
Did
was
break
fun.
your femur?
I have broken my femur
you
when
were
I
a
was 3
baby?
years old. I was back when I used to fit into a Walmart shopping carts. My dad was pushing me, running, pushing with stuff in it. Pushed me one time. It was at night at the Walmart next to Best Buy in Chula Vista, and there was a reason why now there's spray at night, and you can see where the speed bumps are, because it wasn't there. And I went flying, everything flipped, everything landed on my three-year-old femur. I had a cast for
I
my
can't believe that.
ankles all the way up, actually right here. It was actually very comforting for me. A full half body cast that had to be on for a couple months with a pole between my legs because I couldn't close them because they needed to stay put to heal. So I would get carried from the back and from the pole. And then I get put in from my Super Nintendo and I play Legend of Zelda all
At
day.
3
Super
years
Mario
old?
World. Yes.
Pretty young to play video games,
Yeah, what?
isn't it? I
3
don't know.
years old? Yeah, no,
I
what?
feel like little. I don't remember what age I started video games.
No, 100%. I mean, again, like,
I mean, when you're
the math's not
3-year-old,
mathing anymore here.
Okay. When you think of the elbow drop, who do you think of? Like, when you imagine the elbow drop, who's
Your mom.
doing the elbow? Okay.
Totally was on a sick one today.
he was. He's been on a pretty good one.
I'm surprised it's taking this long for like, your mom joke to pop off.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I love you guys.
Don't speak about mine because
I love you guys. I love your mom too.
Oh, Zing!
Shout out to my mom. I mean, my brother.
This have we honored Paul with this?
Shout out to Andy.
I think Shawn Michaels.
Be the best way to
Shawn
do
Michaels. I think of Macho Man, Randy Savage.
La Parca.
But yeah, I think just as I was doing it as a general move, not necessarily like because that's a high spot for them.
Did you watch Monday Night Raw live on Netflix today?
No, Seaway. I'm watching it, bro. Like this is all pre-taped. No, it
was live at 5 p.m.
Yeah, no, 100%. I need to go back and do that. There's a lot of things that I need to catch up on a Monday night. But anyways, yeah, that's what we have for the awards.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New
Do we
Year's.
have resolutions? That's what we were gonna do, right?
Resolutions.
Yeah, let's take it back. And you know what? We're our own guests for a setup in the year. All right, so let's talk real quick before we get out of here for one last time in 2024 into 2025. Some New Year's resolutions for soccer clubs in San Diego. Like I think that's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to kind of pinpoint. There are some professional soccer clubs that need some help and can, I mean, it wasn't a New Year's resolution, but like, I mean, it's been a year for me.
Doing the weight loss stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't found it, but I will. I fit into a belt, bro, that I didn't win.
Se ve grande el saco, güey.
All right, so my New
Where's the
Year's
other one?
resolution
The
for
bit sucked.
do we want to go SDFC first or San Diego Way first?
Let's go San Diego Way first.
Okay, I think my resolution is to. It's hard to say, but just be normal. Like there's so much chaos on and off the field with coaches changing, ownership change, stuff on the field. You can't play at Snapdragon.
Nope.
So if we can just try to it's good to cover. I think we had a lot of stuff to talk about and for me to write about, but at the same time, sometimes you just have to be not normal, but what are you doing? Okay. You have to have a more just normal experience.
Normal approach. Like you're a professional team.
Why are you so red? This is off the rails. Tony Sanchez is pulling up stuff that he should not be pulling up on the screen. Shiva,
it was a commercial.
Shiva has the same color as his microphone stand.
It was the
same colors as
the commercial was. The commercial was for St. Jude's.
Anyways, be more normal, San Diego Wave. I mean, just maybe I think we're gonna have a new coach to talk to, and I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, look, it's Jonas Aideval is incoming here to San Diego. That's the biggest unkept secret in San Diego in terms of that. So things have changed, things are in flux, and then it's just a matter of time now. I have a graphic ready to go for that. But yeah, that's I think that's sensible enough for Wave. Let's have a normal season.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what specifically can you say? Like you can get an attacking player, you got to fix your midfield.
Did you guys mention the obvious one? Make the playoffs?
That too. I mean, I think that's part of being normal. When you have 8 out of 14 teams making the playoffs, it would be normal. It's more normal to make the playoffs than to not make the playoffs. So
I know we have SDFC in the playoffs for Cisco, but for Wave, I feel like that's more realistic.
Hey, technically SDFC is in the Love LA Invitational playoffs.
So it's every other expansion team that ever was created.
I don't know. It's the biggest one yet, bro.
Huh, in the soccer
How about you guys?
history.
What are your resolutions for San Diego?
San Diego Wave?
Yeah.
Like I said, making playoffs.
Playoffs?
I want to say for the new leadership to be maybe a little more involved.
In what way? Like in the community and speaking?
I would say community. I would. Here's like actually, thank you. Here's a great resolution for San Diego Wave. Be more involved in the South.
Okay.
That's my resolution for San Diego Wave.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think my resolution for San Diego Wave would just be kind of along the lines like, don't lose your footing. Like, because you have an established fan base, you did everything in your power to lose your fan base and to alienate them. Like, you lose superstars. You can't blame Morgan for going, but just retain that fan base because San Diego FC will pack that stadium out too this year. Like, there's going to be a lot of soccer being played at Snapdragon Stadium, and it's a matter of really making sure that what's being built there is respected and honored because it's a lot of hard work being put to get whoever non-South Bay butts are in there. It's filling out the stadium. It's working out. So there's an ecosystem where both teams can kind of live as I keep fighting with my jacket. It's like a parachute.
ya no estás gordo, come on. Come on.
But I think that's my resolution for San Diego Wave is
I like that.
hey, don't lose your footing. Like dust it off. Let's move on forward. Let's make some good marketing decisions. Let's make some good community decisions. Let's make some good decisions.
I think what
overall.
you're trying to say, there's this guy on TikTok that does cooking videos, and his name is just "Don't fuck it up."
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
like that's anyway. Don't fuck it up, Wave. Like you have everything in your power to be successful. So let's hope for a better 2025 San Diego Wave.
Shout out to all the people that do work there. A lot of the players too. I think they were very gracious with their time, and a lot of people had to work hard who weren't involved. There's a lot of like leadership that was obviously an issue for the Wave, but just the people that had to work there. That's tough to deal with all that situation and everything that goes on. I mean, just it was a lot for a lot of this. So shout out to them.
Shout out San Diego Wave. Those are your San Diego Punto Football and resolutions.
Yes, Alicia. Paul can win the award again.
Back to back.
Back to back. His own award now.
That's pretty cool. San Diego FC resolutions. Let's start out with Tony.
Resolution for San Diego FC is to follow up on all the promises that you're making to city. Every single thing that's come out of anybody's mouth from San Diego FC so far is in theory. These players are real players material, they're matter. But for San Diego, not yet. Everything that you've said that you're going to follow through, have this brand new vision in the MLS, have this new play style, have this aggressive, revolutionary way of playing the game in the States that's going to change lives across the continent for local kids, people who are going to travel from deep in Mexico for a chance, and not just a soccer life, but a better life in general in the United States. A lot of money can be, not even a lot of money, any money, dólares can go back and change lives of some of these individuals here locally. Opportunities that otherwise aren't going to be happening are there now, right? You start to have an ecosystem where you can have San Diego be the forefront of soccer globally. I don't know, but that's the idea. So this year, I think if San Diego FC can walk the walk on, I don't know, 50% of what they say, and battle for a playoff spot, I think San Diego FC can be in a good spot. Whether that's going to happen, I don't know. I don't think so. Based on historically how expansion teams in general, the term expansion team and the thought of that in American sports and how that's traditionally gone. I think of hockey. I don't know if you hockey reference. Wow. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, who won the championship in their inaugural season. Very different, but in general, having San Diego FC tell us this is what's happening, this is what's coming. All right, it's here. And hopefully crescendos into this great thing that San Diego is going to be proud of. And we hope that it's a product that San Diego is and can be proud of. There's a lot of things to do and money to spend elsewhere, but make people feel like they made the right decision to pay for 2 hours of your car being watched in a dirt lot at Snapdragon Stadium while you enjoy some quality soccer. Take MTS.
Back. It's the rat's back. It's okay.
It's all good.
AC, leave us alone, AC.
Yeah, AC, leave it. Okay. My resolution, I think, is to be entertaining. I think that's sometimes an issue with not San Diego teams, but just teams in general. Sometimes you want to play it safe. Sometimes you want to like not be cool. But when you're a new MLS team, you have this like very unique opportunity. New to the city, you can like really capture the minds of a lot of people in this city, especially if you win and you create an entertaining product. Whether it just be like maybe there's like a scuffle, maybe there's some crazy comments to us in the media from one of the players about like referees. Just like I think if there's some entertaining storylines, like other than just we're new, things are changing. I want things to be entertaining. So whether that be the coaches speaking with us, the players speaking with us, I think it's a very unique opportunity to just create some lifelong memories here on that first year. So don't blow it.
Don't blow it.
I like that.
Chiba.
I think for me, there are two main things for me. One would be keep up the community work just because the season started. Please don't slow down on your community work. I think they've done a great job so far this past year. Yes, obviously it won't be as many community events once the season started, but just still keep doing them every once in a while. I think they're fun. I think a lot of people enjoy them. And two is keep helping out your supporters, your supporter union, your supporters. Work well with everyone because that section needs to be popping. That section needs to be just phenomenal, especially when LAFC comes into Snapdragon. So I think help them down. And last one, just soccer wise, don't suck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just don't suck.
And if you do, like, own it, I guess. I don't know.
If you're gonna lose a lot of games, make them exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine. Like, I'm not expecting you to win every game. I'm not expecting you to make playoffs. I'm just expecting you to not suck.
San Diego FC has extended their supporter tickets, so join the Independent Supporters Union if you are interested in that. $18 tickets through January 24th. So, again, shout out once again to all the supporter union groups, the Riptides, USG 18. You have Locals, Chavos, you have Dago Boys, Barra 18, and the 18th Italian. Like, those are real people who are putting their money where their mouth is and time in it. So
I like that one.
SDFC playing the Open Cup. It's good.
I like that resolution.
Good.
I like that.
I like that one.
100%.
Open Cup's awesome.
But yeah.
Maybe they face Lagunita United.
Oh man. Imagine if they win against SDFC.
Hey.
Anything
Youssef, score another banger, my boy.
100%. So with that, I think it's time to draw this year to a close.
We shall see you all next
Been a very, very good year. We have a lot of stuff that's lined up, and we're very excited to talk to everybody about in 2025. Any plans? What are you doing
for 2025?
Just like it tomorrow or New Year's or whatever.
New Year's? No, I'm working. It's gonna be pretty
busy night. Busy. Jiva, do you got something that's
Rose Bowl? Actually, go Ducks! January 1st. Head out.
I will be going on a hike tomorrow morning. Cows Mountain. Apparently at 5 a.m.
Apparently.
We'll see. Going to SeaWorld tomorrow as well.
Oh.
Just enjoy some SeaWorld action,
Okay, cool. I haven't been to SeaWorld in a few years.
I have a pass.
I
recommend the pass.
There's a large contingency of foreigners in this time for SeaWorld and the zoo, actually.
I love the zoo.
I went to a ballpark yesterday and there was a bunch of traffic.
Yeah.
We went the zoo way.
Yeah, no. When I went there Christmas Day to SeaWorld one day, 25 buses of Indian tourists
Oh wow.
came up, and it was very funny because the seal show, it was just my girlfriend and I and like some of the bus loads, and the guys are trying to do a warm up, and they're doing the songs like Jingle Bell, whatever, and handing off to the audience to finish. But the guy couldn't find anybody who knew the words to Jingle Bells.
Oh
Damn,
man.
you just stand up. I know them.
No, I mean, no, it's just people watching at that point. Like, I wonder, like, where is like you could tell the guy was visibly shook, like he's in his bit, like I need somebody to finish this damn song, and like he just wouldn't. And we got somebody in there.
Tony,
But
you sent me something, right?
let's take it out. We want to thank everybody in the chat who joined us. Yes, the giveaway happened already, but hopefully not the last one. Tell SDFC, tell San Diego Wave to hook it up with more giveaways, and we're here for it. So thank you, Procrastinating Puma,
Tony,
for
you sent me something to share, right?
yeah, and that's what we'll close out with. So with that, thank you guys for joining. San Diego Punto Football forever. Big year coming, 2025. Thank you for your kind words, for your support, for sticking to us, because I don't know, man. It's fun.
There's 72 of you guys. It's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Thank you to everyone that watches and listens. Amazing gear.
Yeah, no, thank you everyone. And I mean, again, we'll see you all next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Appreciate you, Esteban. Appreciate you, Jeff, Ash, Alicia.
Alicia, I'm surprised you didn't win the giveaway.
100%. Thanks for the content all year. No, thank you guys. See more seasons. Greetings. More seasons.
See you next season. Greetings.
Next season.
All right. That wraps it up for us here at San Diego Punto Football. 2 balls and a mic. Have a happy new year, everyone.